This is placeholder media that you'll see if you add a layout to an empty scene. You can go ahead and delete it.
Question: would you rather be liked or would you rather be feared? Um, for me, I would say my preference is not to be feared, but be revered and honored for the decision. As someone who works in and has worked in public education system for almost a couple decades, and one that has the opportunity to help bring a sense of correction to systems and et cetera. I have been in situations often to where I've had to challenge the decisions made by individuals in authority around me and individuals that I work with. To this day, there is level of respect that I have with my colleagues and that I have toward them and they have toward me because they were able to conclude after our dealings that I didn't do anything from malice. I never did anything from emotion, but I did things from a level of understanding. Let me share things that I get to do. Like within the system, if a student maybe was disciplined a little more harsher than they probably should have, and there was missing information, I may come in a situation, be a third eye or something on there, put another lens on it, and begin to start giving counsel to different leaders about maybe other approaches they should have taken. I can't say that they liked it because none of us like changing our decisions, especially as leaders. But if you do it in a way, you do it respectfully, what would happen eventually, you would become revered and people will begin to start trusting your wisdom from where you bring it to. Because I believe this personally. I believe as the people of God, we are supposed to live peaceably with all men as much as, it lies within us as much as is possible. I also believe we're supposed to walk with a sense of humility that causes for us not to be so quickly tempered, not to be so fixated on whether or not someone believes us or do what we say. As a leader, I've had many people who say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want to, and it don't matter what you say, Oscar. And I've learned that to settle that doesn't bother me. And I'll tell you the reason why it doesn't bother me, because in my prayers, what has been revealed to me, and when I got stressed out when people wouldn't listen, the Holy Spirit would share things like, Oscar, you value your opinion more than the people around you. So why are you getting stressed out? I was like, ooh, that's kind of sharp, but it was right on. And I'm talking to some people who even minister. This can be in your workplace and stuff, and you're frustrated because people are not listening to you. Let me share something to you, very important. It's not about people listening to you. It's about you growing in favor with God and man. And how you do that is you show up consistently with a sense of integrity. And whatever you do it from a place of integrity, as well as trying to keep everybody's best interest in mind, and also being humble enough to apologize. I have, after I've had to make tough decisions and challenge individuals in my reflection time, have been able to scrutinize my decision and ultimately decided that I could have did it so many other ways that would have been better, and that would have been better received. There would have been a better approach overall. And so I've literally humbled myself and went to those leaders, went to those individuals and apologized and shared that, hey, I could have did it this way. I wasn't apologizing because what I did was wrong. I was apologizing because there was multiple ways I could have did it better. I hope that makes sense. And the more you do that, integrity will begin to start building. You'll be revered among colleagues, and you're going to set yourself up promotions. You're going to set yourself to be up in the room and to be able to sit consistently at the table that God is preparing for you.